Greetings! I'm Reverend John O'Toole, here for another version of The Fairy Speaks to You. So I said in my first video that I was going to do one of these every day. I was foolish. I don't have it in me to do them for every day. I could, but by the time I get it edited and out, it's not going to go up every day. It's going to go up on a whim. When the fairies say, hey, time to do a video, then that's when I'll do a video. How about that for a plan? Nothing in the universe in the future is planned. So, I got my cards here, and I'm going to pick out 5 cards, and you can even help me with that, and we are going to see what happens today. This is February 1st, 2025. Can you believe it? So much has been happening lately. So we're going to take this one, and we're going to pick this one, and how about this one? Doing 5 cards, right? I'm going to one and one more. Now you remember when you're doing this yourself, you put the cards down. You want to keep track of its orientation as you flip it over. So you want to flip it over like you're turning a page in a book. And there's no cheating. So we've got 5 cards. And let's see where we go. Well, let's see. Which card shall we pull first? Any thoughts out there? 1 through 5. 1 through 5. I hear a 4. Who out there is saying 4? It is a reverse card. This one here is number 57. Labus the Wild. It's a very interesting card. Very interesting card indeed. But this one was in reverse. This. Would you see how you see a couple of legs there? Has its own image in reverse. Number 57. I have my cheat sheet. Labus the Wild. Now, if this card was vertical, and I like to tell you the options, this card was vertical. Haste, impulsiveness, fire, spontaneity, and balance. But this card was in reverse. Exhausted or bumped out, creativity, energy, you need to find ways to regenerate yourself. Most of us have had so much going on, whether you're in the United States or you're in another country, between our election and the inauguration and all the stuff that's been going on in our country, our fire that happened in Los Angeles, and we just had that awful plane crash with a helicopter, an Army helicopter. Another plane just went down 2 days ago. It's just been, and the hurricanes that we had coming up the coast, you know, virtually wiping out North Carolina. Just, you know, you've just been going from one thing to another. And it just really find yourself really stressed. Now we're hitting it with unbelievably cold temperatures across the southeast and the northeast. We're not used to it, but we expect cold weather this time of year. We expect it. We're not happy about it. We don't enjoy it. There's no going out and rolling around in the snow naked and then jumping in the pool. Nope, none of that. So people are kind of mentally exhausted, and you've got to find a way to balance yourself out. Spend some time, even if it's just sitting near a house plant and collecting some nature energy from there. Picture yourself and center yourself. Accept the energy from above, flow through your body, go into the ground, ground yourself. Bring some balance to your life. Listen to some meditation music. Maybe make one of these crystals over here in the corner. They're not that hard. Eventually I'll do a video on how to make one of these crystals. But I'm sure there's a lot of videos out there about them. I know I have some pictures on my site here and there. It's 4 rings. We're going to do a little bit of math, but who cares about math? Remember that pi. Next card. Let's go with number 5. Number 5. Number 49. This is 49. Number 5. And this was a vertical card. Mikey. Good old Mikey. Check him out. Yeah. Kind of a goofy little dope. Not dope as being a dope. Goofy little goof. Well, that's not number 45. These English numbers, 49. I got my magnifying glass. 49. Yeah, Michael the Muckle. Well, if you're going to be goofy, you're going to be called a muckle. Every day's blessings, play, and mixed blessings. If it was reversed, it would be self-centered and childish. Now, being self-centered is not the same as being centered. When you're centered, it means all your chakras line up, the energy is flowing down through. When you're self-centered, it means that you're selfish. And you're blocking the energy and you want it all for yourself. So that's a very interesting card to fill up. Mickle a Muckle. Alrighty, let's go with 1, 2, or 3. Let's go with number 2. It is a reverse card. The Singer card, number 33 or 35. 35. It's a very pretty card. This card was in reverse. See how it's like looking like the chakras all line up together. When you count them out, you come up with 7 chakras. But this card was in reverse like this. And that was number 35. The Fawn. It was a vertical card, understanding the nature of nature, natural wisdom, and natural magic. But this one's in reverse. Take a break, get a breath of fresh air. Now it's a, up here it is a and it's at 12 degrees Fahrenheit. You may not want to go out and get a brush of fresh air. But you know what I mean, Take a break. Sit and relax. Turn off the TV, unless you're putting on something soothing, meditation music. There's a great meditation channel on YouTube. Let me see if I can find it on my computer. I put it on and listen to the music in the background. It's called Meditation and Healing. And they got long videos, like 12 hours or so, 20 hours. So you can put it in the background and let it play during the day. And it's kind of soothing. Instead of hearing yammering around politics or wild rock and roll. Not that there's anything wrong with wild rock and roll. It would help give you a little soothingness. Alrighty, we're going to save number 3 for last. Number 1, also a reverse card. Number 48, a collection of pixies. Well, that's an interesting card. So this is what it would look like. A collection of pixies. And this is what it looks like in reverse. Yeah. Collection of pixies. $48. Now, this card was reversed, but I'll tell you what the vertical is. Duty, willingness, joyful, participation, and virtue. But it's saying that you are dragging your feet to accomplish something that you wish to accomplish. Does that ring anything? Does that ring a bell? Are you thinking about doing something but you've been procrastinating it forever? Well, write it out on a piece of paper. Paper, not your smartphone, paper. the pros and cons on a piece of yellow paper with a pencil or a pen, but a pencil is cool. Pros and cons could be anything. Could be a relationship. Whether you want to break up with somebody, or maybe you want to ask them out on a date and you've been procrastinating it for a while. Yeah. Write it down on a piece of paper, look at the pros and cons, and make a decision to move forward. Number 3. Vertical card. The Sage. Most interesting card. I think it's number 19. It's nice that when you end on a vertical card. That's the Sage. Number 19. Wisdom, hidden knowledge, retreat, old age, and patience. Now, I talked about patience on the first one also. Patience is a big deal. You want to have some patience. The lights just turned off. Just so you know, it's a bunch of magic in the air. The lights just turned off for the seedlings for the garden. Artificial, inappropriate boundaries. Oh, I read the wrong one. Isn't that funny? Because the wrong one actually applied to what we were just talking about. Oh no, I was right. That was the vertical. I started reading the reverse. Reverse is a little bit different. And we'll discuss that when we get it pulled next time, if it comes up as an upside in a reverse card. The Sage is wisdom, hidden knowledge, retreat, old age, and patience. Tap into your other selves, your other lives, and learn a little bit about yourself and your journey. We all have a journey. When we decide to be born into this world, we pick a journey to do on. And we might have a certain topic and experiences that we want to have. Tap into that energy. Have some patience and move forward. Well, that was a very interesting session, don't you think? Well, wish you all a wonderful day tomorrow or tonight. And remember, the fairy is speaking for you.